We have some allies left in this world. What do you mean?
Long ago, in the burning deserts of Silithus, Night Elves, Taurens and Thralls were all united to witness the coming of the end of war. No one would have thought that they would survive that long, but they were. They had fought themselves into the gorge, base of the Scarab wall, where a legion of swarming insects guarded the open sands. Fandral led the troops over the sounds of the Silithid corpses. Shiromar, the wielder of the scepter, witnessed the towering monstrosity lumbering into the view, swimming in slings of claw and uttering wild commands to the insect soldiers. One sound seemed to repeat in the presence of the commanding warrior. Rajax. Rajax. That was its name. With the blood-curdling war cry, Fandral and Valstan Stackhelm charge against the swarm of the Kiraji, the two clashing together. Shiromar felt sure that they were winning, but the day changed to night. Battle seems never-ending. One would fall, several would take its place. She glanced at the battling father and son. Swarms became throng became few. And soon, the Silithid were eradicated. Rajax sensed this. With a mighty leap, he retreated his remaining troops back to the fortress. That night, patrols were assigned. Night Elves all restless, including Shiromar. Fandral knew that the Kiraji will not annihilate it, and expected the battle to start over the following morning. At dawn, the deserts remained silent, Kiraji nowhere to be seen. As Fandral rallied the troops to press on, a messenger arrived with the dire news. Southwind village was under attack. Fandral considered to pull his troops back to defend their kind, but it would leave the front line defenseless.
It could be a ruse.
Surely we can't take that chance, Father. I'll go. I will defend the city and I will return victorious, upholding the honor of your name.
Just return alive and I will be more than satisfied.
Shiromar looked up in the hills of Silithus. The Kiraji remained unseen. Dread feeling crawled upon every Night Elf. She was worried for the fate of Valstan. At several points of the day, she spied upon Fandral, who quietly looked back over the horizon, anticipating his son's return. On the third day, the midday sun obscured the sky. The Kiraji appeared, their numbers multiplied. Fandral formed his ranks to the lines. Moments later, the ocean of insects parted, and the hulking Kiraji general approached. Fandral knew that the south wind had fallen. The words of Valstan could not be heard. Shiromar knew they couldn't reach to him in time before the general acted. The war of the shifting sands continued for long, agonizing months. Shiromar and Fandral survived the battle after battle, but they were always driven back all up to the caverns of time. Fandral sought the aid of the bronze dragonfly, who refused, but the decision was reversed when the Kiraji attacked the province of Magtheridon-EU. Nosdormo's heir, Anachronos, agreed to send the bronze dragons against the Kiraji. powered by Merithra, child of Sarah, Kelestras, Alexstras's, and Aragos, descendant of Malagos. At the Scarab Wall, these three dragons sacrificed themselves and flew inside the fortress to keep swarming insects away, long enough for Anachronos and Fandral and the remaining priestesses to create a barrier. Once the barrier was complete, the final seal was yet to be made. Anachronos forged the scepter and the scarab gong from the fallen.
I want nothing to do with Silithus the Kiraji, and least of all, any damn dragons.
My son's soul will find no comfort in this hollow victory dragon. I will have him back. Though it might take millennia, I will have my son back.
Anachronos collected the shards of the scepter and handed it over to Shiromar, who prayed the goddess Elune to end the war with the mighty sound of the scarab day. The barrier was complete. Now, this world is in grave danger because of the scepter. It has to be brought to Fandral.
Now I understand.
Do not trust the scepter to anyone, for there are much greater powers in these parts of the world, and they will try to take it for whatever cost.
We're here!
But Brass?
You alright, lad?
Where are we?
We're in the routine. The ship has been docked for some hours now. You can't believe what is out there. Beer!
I beg your pardon?
Don't beg, just a beer.
Oh, I am terribly sorry, but would you specify the substance you require?
Alcohol?
Oh, we do not provide mind enhancement drinks.
I want my brain cells dead, not to enhance them.
I'm not really sure what you want.
I want something to drink.
We have mulberry wine.
Wine? Ugh. Okay, give me 1 pint.
A pint?
Yes, a pint, a big mug.
A mug?
Something where you pour your stupid wine and drink from it.
Oh, I'm sorry, but we are out of wine. Would you like more or water?
Just give me something. This ain't so bad.
Where the warlock went?
Oh, I don't know, mate. Big hoose.
What, Brass?
put my drink!
No one is never ready for Moonwell water.
Let us depart. I have reserved us a boat to pass to Darnassus. After an hour we go. Look up to your friend. Elves may seem unwary, but they know more about this world than you can imagine.
Excuse me, do I know you from somewhere? Oh, sorry.
She doesn't speak your tongue, friend.
It's okay, I thought she was someone else.
Strange enough, you people haven't seen Calderay for thousands of years. And you don't look like 1,000 years old.
Yeah, it's okay really, I made a mistake. Yeah, it's okay really.
I sense a great danger in this one. What will you have us do? Find out his secret. Human has not set foot upon this land for ages. There has to be a greater reason. It will be done.
How come we humans never found this place?
The humans have been here long ago, but the part of Night Elves and humans was broken. Now, the elusive wish to be left alone and keep their magical secrets.
Magical? How come you know magic then?
The Night Elves does not control the magical elements like few humans. We learned our magic from others.
Who are these others?
Demons.
Damn it, Robin, I knew he had some shit in his tank. We never should have followed him this far.
Calm down, Brass.
We succumbed the demons' mind and learned their powers through submission. They're more willing to share what they know when the pressure is about right.
So that's why they call you a warlock.
Indeed. We do not part with demons, we control them.
Well, as long as you don't try to control me, I got a gun.
Where did you get a gun?
Back at Westfall, I bought bullets and everything.
But you didn't buy a gun.
Sure I did. Okay, I didn't.
Did you steal that one too?
It was left outside, and it's halfway rusted anyway.
Does it even work?
Of course it works.
You fool!
Well, it was an accident, and it's just a bird.
You have no idea what you've done right now.
Brass! Where are you?
I'm right here.
Oh. Where are we?
I don't know.
I think I can get free. Hold on. Ugh.
Robin!
Ah, damn, we're stuck here.
Yes, you are prisoners. No, you cannot, and it is an ancient one. Krufgar Brazbru.
This one is mine, Robin. Do not think about the scepter.
Now that's really pretty hard when you mention it.
You do not need to cloak your minds, as it will do no good. Our master will seek the answers he requires, and will decide what to do with you, intruders.
Intruders, you say? We're here to save the world!
Brass, don't kill him!
Your best is to follow me. Do as I say and face your judgment that will be cast upon you.
I think he's gonna kill us.
If you stay too far from my vicinity, the ancients will...
which one of you is responsible for Moonleaf? You do not need to confess. You lesser creatures are easy to read.
Hey, we dwarfs...
And I did not give you permission to speak, dwarf. You are in my dwelling, in my city. You have no rights here. You are nothing compared to us.
What is the meaning of this?
These mortals are none of your business. I will deal with them.
As long as I am the leader of our race, you have no power over me.
The last thing we need is your leadership, Tyrande.
Sentinels, release them. I have come to knowledge that these creatures possess something with great value.
When was the time we cherished any material?
Tell me, Robbie, why are you here?
We came...
If you wish for this insignificance to spell any words, he may well do so, but not in my house.
And I overrule your wishes, Pandral.
We came because of this.
I know this brings you suffering, but you have to control yourself.
What would you know about suffering?
I've walked on this earth longer than you, Fandral, and I have seen much death and sorrow, but I deal with it instead, hiding myself in anger. Do not test me again.
We came to deliver the scepter to you, Staghelm, for it is you who destroyed it. You are to do so again.
The scepter reminds me of the impudent dragons. Time travelers, though they did not turn the time to save my son.
Fandral, do not mock higher beings. What could be more selfish than twist the fabric of time for your own gain? Valstan sacrificed himself for Kalimdor, and Rajax would have continued his rampage after Southwind.
Wouldn't you save Illidan from corruption? Or Malfurion from going to the Dream? My son deserves half a
Fate
chance.
has decided that things must happen the way they do. I pray to Elune that they shall return home, but I will not modify the curse of history, not even to save millions of lives. It was meant to happen this way, and Elune sealed it with her tears.
The scepter must be destroyed, for it is the scepter that draws the shadow from Ankh-Iraj.
Very well, Tyrande. I shall forgive myself for sending my son to his doom, and I will shatter the scepter in his name. Valstan Staghelm, son of Fandral Staghelm, blessed by Lune and looked after by the ancients. Pray for him, sister. Pray to Elune for his safety, and prepare a ceremony for his honor, as he will not be forgotten. After Rajax has tasted the bitter revenge that awaits him.
What?
But the scepter was supposed to be destroyed, right?
Druids of the Claw and Talon, gather our forces and make a subtle journey to Silithus. A war is about to begin.
But you can't do that.
And I haven't finished with you yet. You are coming with me.
No! Warlock, tell him to destroy it!
I know you disagree with me, old friend, but do not try to stop me, or I will strike you down.
There are many possible ways to end this, and yours seems the worst.
I am glad we agree once again.
Do not treat them with disrespect, as they have come this far regardless the Silithid attacks.
Silithid outside Ankh-Iraj should not be considered as a challenge.
I have a reason to believe that Oro is also outside.
We have kept Kalimdor safe from many dangers, no matter their size.
Tyrande will never forgive you.
Then I will make sure I shall not return.
Rally the sentinels. We are going to Silithus.
My dad showed me how to hunt bears.
How did that work for you?
A bear ate him
Oh, I'm sorry.
after I accidentally shot at him.
Oh my god.
And the bear came and took him in his maw and crushed his bones. He screamed, "Help me, help me!"